Humans turning their heads from left to right at 90 degrees in each direction is normal. To put this into perspective, an owl can rotate its head an amazing 270 degrees. It is creepy enough when owls do this, but seeing a human turn his head past 90 degrees has to be one of the creepiest things imaginable that somebody could do with his body. This is Martin Laurello, and it's obvious why he was called the human owl. He could pivot his head to 180 degrees over his shoulder and look behind him with his body still facing forward. If you are new to our channel, then make sure to like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Martin E. Merling, better known as Martin Laurello, was born in May 1885 and was believed to be an anatomical wonder because of a bizarre act he could perform. It is quite probable that it was because he was born with a bent spine that he could twist his head to quite this extent. Martin's ability to rotate his head like that is called a biological rarity, which was the main ingredient for working as a sideshow freak and traveling with the circus, carnivals, and freak shows back in the 1800s and early 1900s. These freak shows thrived on exhibits exploiting freaks of nature who were people with deformities, severe handicaps, and abnormal abilities, like Martin's, as a form of entertainment or putting them on display in human zoos. There were some cases in which these people were owned by the circus as if they were animals, where they sat in cages for people to pay to walk by and stare for their own amusement. Began performing as a sideshow act in Europe in his 20s and took his act to America in 1921. Martin worked for a long time in many sideshows at Coney Island, Ringling Brothers Barnum, and Bailey Circus, Dick Best's Royal American shows, and was featured on Ripley's Believe It or Not. When asked how he was able to turn his head around backward as he did, Martin said that he practiced for 3 years with slowly twisting and rotating his head further and further, and he also went as far as dislocating some of his vertebrae on purpose, in order to turn his head as far as possible. After doing that, he must have had constant neck and shoulder blade pain. Why anyone would go to such lengths so that he could be in the freak shows is mind-boggling, to say the least. Originally from Nuremberg, Germany, Martin Laurello migrated to the United States of America in 1921, along with several other people who suffered from rare conditions like Laurello himself. He was a German-American performer, who was given the stage name of the human owl. Being able to turn his head around by 180 degrees is not a feat that even Laurello could possibly have achieved overnight. Laurello spent 3 years practicing to slowly twist his head little by little until he was finally able to achieve this feat. Priscilla Bergano, also known as the Monkey Girl, was Laurello's fellow performer and spoke out about him, confirming that he could put his head all the way around. When Martin Laurello was working at the Bailey Circus, he came to be known as Bobby the Boy with the revolving head. He is also believed to have worked at Hubert's Museum during the winter, which is based in New York City. In the 1930s, Laurello attracted huge crowds when he was working at Ripley's Believe It or Not. When Laurello would twist his head, he was not able to breathe. However, he was able to drink. During performances, he would prefer wearing a white shirt and could walk straight, even when he twisted his head to look backward. Martin Laurello was born with a slightly curved spine, was married twice, and had 3 sons from those marriages. He abandoned his second wife and children in 1931 in Baltimore, Maryland. His wife called the police on him and turned him in because of it. He was found on a stage performing when the police showed up to arrest him. They were shocked to see him looking at them with his body facing the other direction while he gave them a wink. He died from a heart attack in 1955. Give your feedbacks in the comments sections. If you like the video, then please like the video and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Thank you.